I know, officer. I'm too cool driving this car. Yeehaw! I'm wearing my cowboy shirt on because we're taking this Mustang for a ride and trying to break this one in. Now, this isn't your regular one. This is a Shelby GT500. This thing is a monster. It's a snake. Now, if you know anything about Mustangs, there's a GT, which they're all right. Then you have the Shelby Cobras. It's got a 5.4 liter supercharged V8 engine in it. They come stock. Come take a look at it. They come stock with 550 horsepower. This one has a slight tune to it. No other modifications, just a slight tune. It's got supposedly 595 rear wheel horsepower to the wheels. Thing sounds mean, rides mean. This definitely is not a starter Mustang. This is a monster. It's like riding a roller coaster. We're gonna take it for a test drive, but look around the body. Body's real straight. Has a few little minor rock chips in the hood over here. Nothing too bad. But other than that, body's real good. Let's hop inside. We're gonna take it for a drive. All right, so that thing sounds like a monster. It is a monster. It's a Shelby Cobra. Now, I'm not a big Ford guy, but I gotta tell you, driving this Mustang, it definitely turned you into one. So we're gonna take it around the block, see how it drives. Now, this is the 6-speed transmission. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost 1,000% sure all of the GT500s come manual. Probably not the new ones because nobody knows how to drive manual anymore. But you just hear the exhaust. It's got the Roush exhaust system on it. It's just feels like an old school muscle car. Now the interior on this car is impeccable. No rips, no tears, dash isn't warped, not cracked, AC works. You get your navigation here. All around excellent car. Now you got your back seats, maybe fit some kids or small people back there, not too much room, but enough to get the job done. So I'm gonna see if we can maybe get this car on the highway and take it for a drive for you guys. Now, if you're not used to driving anything with this much horsepower, this is not the car to get right now because it's gotten insane. It's really squirrely, to be honest. I'm used to driving Corvettes and other Porsches and stuff like that. This is just some raw power. That's the best way to describe it, is just raw power. This car will definitely get away from you. That's why you see all those videos of people crashing in the crowds at car meets. So, and the only bad thing is this car's got so much power, so much range between the gears, you really never use the last 2 gears in this car. You'll be driving around in 3rd or 4th gear 99% of the time. Now this car's got 56,000 miles on it. It's been very well taken care of, low miles, and I think we're gonna put this up for a really great deal. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you saw my car online. We're located in South Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas. I can help you arrange shipping anywhere in the nation, maybe even the world. I've sold some cars to Germany, believe it or not. So doesn't matter where you live, we can help you get this car. And this is probably one of the best deals on one too. Oh man, tire slid out in 2nd gear. And the camera girl, she's all flying around. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is some raw horsepower. You probably can't hear the exhaust with my microphone being on me, but you're hearing this thing sing gear to gear. So I'm gonna try to get this on the highway so we can shift through all the gears for you guys. It's gonna be kind of a longer video, so hopefully you guys ain't doing nothing. Sit down, relax, drink some beer, and buy this car. It makes the feeling a little bit easier when you're spending your money if you're drunk. Makes it go easier. But you got the original owner's manual in here. You got some PPF work. I guess they did some PPF stuff to it. I think it's still under warranty or good. I haven't looked at the papers, to be honest with you. This is I have the history report. It's a clean title. I think it's a 2 or 3 owner car, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say 3, but it could be 2. I'd have to double check. But I did a lot of research before I bought this car. I've never bought a GT500 personally. I know my dad's had one back in the day. One of the first models, I think, was the 07, 08 model, which I like those. but nowhere is the power as these ones. So if you're in the market for GT500, it really depends on what you want. If you want the 07s to 09s, it's that older body style. You got to really like that body style. Does not have as much power as these, but if you like that body style, buy that one. I kind of like it. 2010 is kind of a weird year. It's this newer body style, but then it just doesn't have, I think it's got a different engine in it. It's the only gear with that engine. And then you got your 11 and 12s, which those are the best bang for your buck, is the 2011, 2012 GT500s. You can pick those up, you know, usually mid 30s, low 40s, depending on the miles. This one's going to be priced lower 30s, if I'm not mistaken. And then you're going to want to get those if you want a good driver and do your own stuff to it. They come from the factory with a good engine, good horsepower, good transmission. They're just a ready to mod car. If you wanted to, you don't have to, because this has got more horsepower than you ever need. But if you wanted to build a race car, this is the perfect starting block for the money. Then you got your 13s, 14s, and when they stop, 15 I think. That is when you get a straight race car out of the factory. That is when you don't got to do anything to it. It is bad to the bone, more power than you could ever handle, but those are super pricey. And then you get into the 2020 GT500s, and you're talking almost 100,000 for those. So let's get on the highway, see if we can get some speed to this car. So we're in fourth gear right now. We're already at 80 miles an hour. We're not really doing anything. I mean, it's barely any gas to the pedal. I'm gonna shift into fifth gear here. All right, drop shift. We're flying. And I mean, I'm telling you guys, I'm not doing anything. Like, this is literally a quarter of the gas pedal. This thing is insane. Temperatures are perfect. Now look at this button right here. I want to show you guys this. This is a special button for all you Mustang owners. You guys know what this is. This little car with the little things right there. That is the perfect button to push when you're going to like a car show or Cars and Coffee and you really want to show off your car. Push that button, slam on the gas, and you'll earn you a couple GTA hit points. Because you're going to be flying through the crowds. And you're not a real Mustang owner if you ain't hitting a couple people. And that's the button to do it with. So we're going to exit off over here. Go back to the car lot, do one good look around to it. But this is the car. Runs perfect, cold AC, radio works. It's just an awesome muscle car, guys. So like I said earlier, I don't care where you live. We can offer shipping for you. And we'll get you going. If you need financing, I would recommend to check with a local bank or credit union and see what they'll offer you for financing. But I do offer some financing here. So you gotta have some pretty good credit, get you a down payment, and we'll see what we can do on my end for you. If you just want to do everything through my website, maybe it's easier for you. You don't want to travel to the bank or do none of that stuff. I'll handle everything. So yeah, go to my website, apply online. Wouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. Now remember, you're going to have some credit for that. So let's see if we can... Just a lot of traffic out today, guys. We can't do too many pulls on this. Like, I mean, look, we're going on the highway, and he's going 40 miles an hour. All right, the boost gauge is working. We got some boost superchargers kicking in. I'm telling you guys, this car is insane. Now this car will get away from you. If I really want to slam on the gas, I guarantee you these tires would burn right now on the highway if I downshifted and wanted to burn the tires in it. That's how much power this car has. Now Carroll Shelby did an excellent job. I had a 65 Shelby Cobra. I love the Super Snakes. These things, they're awesome cars. Carroll Shelby did an excellent job with his performance, building his factories and what his deal with Ford is. So if you want a piece of American history, American muscle car, this is the one to buy. And this is one you could daily drive. It's really a Mustang you could daily drive. It's got 56,000 miles on it. So it's not one of those like super, super low mileage cars to where you don't really want to drive it that much. It's got that perfect mileage where it's still got value to it, but at the same time, it doesn't have so much value to where you don't want to drive it. And much as I say as much power as this car has, you can still drive it semi-regularly. It's just, you gotta really get used to it. You gotta get used to the clutch. Now, this clutch in it is good for 1,000 horsepower. I want to say he put a McLean clutch in it. I think that was the name of it. So it's good for 1,000 horsepower. Again, the car does have a tune to it to boost up the horsepower. Nothing, no headers, no cams, no nothing like that. Just a slight computer tune to maximize the horsepower out of the car. And that's really it. And that's why you want to buy one. You don't want to buy one with a whole bunch of modifications to it, because then you're going to buy one that somebody's raced, dogged up, and all that kind of stuff. So we're about to get back here to the car lot. We're going to take one last look around. We'll probably pop open the engine bay so you can take a look at that. But seriously, if you're in the market for one of these cars, message me. I'll put a deal together for you guys. It's black. This has got the striped Elite package on it. Now, I personally like the racing stripes, but I don't know, it's kind of growing on me, this striped Elite. Kind of just all black, triple black. It's kind of the way to do it. Stealth mode, right? So you definitely need to wear a cowboy jacket like this to try to tame this little Mustang, because it is one that wants to be tamed. I don't even know if you guys can hear the exhaust in here. I hope you guys can, because that's half the fun of driving this car. Your neighbors are going to hate you. Your neighbors will really hate you, especially if you wake up early in the morning. You're going to get some complaints. But who cares, right? You're driving a GT500 Mustang. Hopefully nobody caught us speeding, and we won't get no tickets, and we'll be all right. All right, guys, this is what happens when you drive a GT500 Mustang. I knew this would happen. It's part of the price when you own one of these cars. I know, officer. I'm too cool driving this car. I know, it's a GT500. What can I say? Yeah, it's for sale. I don't know, maybe these guys on YouTube will buy it, but I'll let you know. All right, we got away from the cops. Luckily, we got 595 horsepower. The cop car doesn't stand a chance for this car right here. So come on over to Stingray Alley. Let us help you get into this GT500 Mustang. If you like, I'm even wearing my Mustang shirt today. Go to BobbyOutMore.com. Go buy a Mustang shirt. Go buy a Corvette shirt. And let's get you in this Mustang GT500. Y'all take care.